Boom, bam, connect. Welcome to Chronix Hot Box. This one is a hot news, positive news. Let's get into it. There's Nike on this paper. For this one, we're gonna start it different. We're gonna start it with this. Let's go. Oh, Ibrahim. Ibrahim. They call it Ibrahim. They call him Ibrahim. Yo, big up. This guy is doing bits. Yeah. President Ibrahim Traoré. Let's play it again. See, when you hear this, I want to do this. I'm about to do Wakanda. Why was I about to do that? But, but I ain't gonna lie. When Wakanda had a bag of man like this, madness. Yeah. But boom though, President Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso was reportedly survived 19 assassination attempts. Bro, man is from the roads, like used to, like you get ex-commando, you get it. Surviving 19 assassination attempts is a lot. You get what I mean? Because you see these assassination attempts as proper, proper assassination attempts. And these attempts have unfolded both internal, that means in-house. Niggas been trying to backdoor him like Dirk and then hopefully free Dirk. Hopefully Dirk. None of these people talk on this trial, but I've been following that. But as I said, I don't really like to get into open cases, but we'll get into that later on. But just stick onto this topic. Ibrahim. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. Let me even pump that one more time because I went off topic. I want everyone to be doing this when you watch this show. Let's go. Yeah, these attempts have both been internal and external, so it's been a madness. Actors, including soldiers, activists acting like activists, soldiers acting like soldiers, real soldiers, receiving financial backing from foreign entities. What foreign entities do you believe that is? Write that in the comments. Who do you believe them foreign entities are? But my man's just on some. Yeah. And you see where it's so crazy? Sorry, they ain't stopped it. Boom. See, in the time he's been in office, let me tell you how long he's been in office. Not uno, but dos. Yeah, he's been in office for years, for 2 years, yeah? And for them 2 years, he's transformed Burkina Faso in a crazy way. His leadership has focused on economics and self-reliance, cultural pride and agricultural development. Yeah, he's raised up the GDP from 18 billion to 22 billion in 2 years. Yeah, refusal of loans of the IMF and the World Bank. That's why they saying he doesn't want you lot's money. He don't want the people that probably, the people that I don't know. But write in the comments, the people that been them foreign entities that's been trying to. He said, yeah, I don't want none of that money. He says he's emphasizing on independence, on building his own. What I'm trying to do over here, emphasizing on independence. Just bring it back again. Just emphasize on independence, guys. Just emphasize on independence. Just emphasize. Yeah? So, let's chop it. Yeah? Salary reforms. He's changed the salary. He's changed how people get paid in Africa. Yeah? A 30% cut for ministers and a 50% rise for civil servants. Because I remember there was a story, he was like, bruv, if I'm making this amount, all you guys that are, when he came into office, he's like, all you guys that have got all these big yards and that, how are you getting these big yards if I'm getting paid this and I'm the president? Make it make sense, yeah? Make it make sense. And some of these guys were thinking, oh, you just new here, why are you? He said,
why you bullying me?
Why you bullying me? He's trying to let you know, I'm not bullying you. I'm just changing how things are. Because really, the West
Why you bullying me?
And he was trying to change it from the West, you get it? You feel like the West were.
Why you bullying me?
So this is why he changed the IMF. He said, yeah, we don't need your loans no more. Yeah, why are we borrowing money? Why are we taking from Peter to pay Paul? We all know taking from Peter to pay Paul ends up with a box in your face. And no one don't want a box in their face. Yeah? It's long. Yeah? That's all it ends up with. From taking from Peter to pay Paul always ends up with someone getting boxed in the face. Yeah? And we've been getting boxed in our face for long. Africa have been getting boxed in our face for long. So he said, yeah, forget that. Yeah, he established a tomato and cotton processing plant, boosting the local industries, prohibited unrefined gold exports, and the launch of modern gold mines. Yeah, people don't understand. Yeah, there was a sick documentary. I'm actually gonna react to it. Yeah, because I've watched it on Al Jazeera about gold. Yeah, and how the gold from Africa is getting exported, filtered out. Certain of our ministers and that are using their what's this thing called again? Their diplomatic ways to fly out because their things don't get searched. Take it to Dubai and these places, getting it melted down. It's a way of laundering. Do you get what I mean? So prohibited the unrefined gold exports. So he's stopping a lot of money leaving, getting leaked out of Africa, getting stolen out of his country. Agriculture advancement, including distributing equipment, improving yields for crops like tomato, millet, and rice. Because you know we all love rice. We love the jollof. I've never ate Burkina Faso jollof. You know Nigerian jollof is the best. The reason why the lights are green because Nigeria won that community cup thing. We beat Jamaica. You know what I mean? We beat Ghana also. You know this thing. So right now, we can all say, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Just say, you don't say it for me, but we know. Green, white, green, Niger. Boom. Yeah. Culture shift. Yeah. Such as replacing British legal attire with traditional Burkina clothing. Yeah. He's saying, why are we wearing the Western, why are we dressing in the Western uniform? What are we doing? Why are we doing that? Even like, why are we doing that? You go Saudi, you don't see in Saudi, everyone's got their jalabia. You get what I mean? Why are we wearing the Western uniform? Yes, we have our own uniform with our own colours and our own cultures and our own patterns because we know about certain of these designers and where the patterns really come from. LV, other places, but yes, not saying nothing. Yeah, because I have got a couple of LV stuff. Culture shift. I've touched on that already. Expulsion of French troops and media signaling a move towards sovereignty. Yeah, his policies have sparked admiration across Africa, showing a bold vision and for the continent's future. What stands out the most for you about his leadership? Yeah, you tell me what stands out the most about his leadership. What do you guys think? Because what stands out for me is this guy is saying, you know what? Someone has to make the wave or move the needle in a way that is not moved for things to really happen. Because we always say, oh yeah, we want Africa should be this, Africa should be that, but what are we really doing it for it to be? Do you get what I mean? Like, what are we really doing? Because we saw what happened to the Libyan president, yeah, and what his ideologies was. Yeah, if you understand that, we were actually going to a deep video about that also, because there's so many things what I've got to break down in this hotbox session. Not in this one, but in this whole. Yeah. I'm going to be giving you good content, man. Good content. Just stay with me. Lock in. Like, comment, subscribe. Always like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Boom, bam, connect. You feel me? But you tell me what stands out in his leadership. Yeah, what stands out? What do you think that stands out? One thing that I've noticed that is integral, and I said, yeah, this is cold. Yeah, why ain't like Niger, Ghana? We like to argue so much and do this and that, but Ghana's been doing their thing. You get what I mean? Like, I have to give props. Yeah, I have to give props to Ghana. Ghana's been doing their things. Yeah, their currency has actually been going up. I swear it's gone up by 20 or 30%. Don't quote me, but it's something like that. Yeah. So they're doing well, but we actually need to start uniting, because these guys have. Ibrahim has said, yeah. Not only that, he's forced down and doubled down and locked in with the alliance that this alliance was they've had an alliance from 2000 and I'll find out the date. Okay, I can't find out the date right now. But the Alliance of Sahel, the alliance is called the Alliance of Sahel States. Is a union formed by Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. And we know what happened with Niger, saying, yeah, France, get out of here. You get what I mean? So we've seen what's about to happen. And if you understand the history of Mali, you always heard the story about the richest black guy was a guy called Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was from Mali. He was, if I believe, a king, but he was from Mali. Yeah, I'll get the real. I don't like to say wrong facts, but he was from Mali. I can tell you that for a fact. And he done a pilgrimage. This is one thing that I know. He did a pilgrimage where him and his people, soldiers, everyone, servants, he made everyone carry gold. And throughout the walk from Mali, I swear they only got to like the north of Africa. They were giving gold so much to so many people. It collapsed the price of gold in the world. So understand the power. But cool. It initially established a group in supporting each other, particularly in fighting against militias. Yeah, because there's a lot of militias stuff that's been happening in the last I don't want to say last century, but yeah, last century. And we know why. These outside forces later upgraded to a confederation of Sahel states. The alliance also has taken steps to consolidate and assistance, such as introducing new passports, creating military unit combat, jihadist violence. But also, I know that they're also forming a bank, I believe, together. Yeah. Initial goals, the alliance, it was initially formed to combat the militias, as I said, but the economical and the political integrations that they've started, the treaty has, the union also aims to foster economics and political integration within the Sahel region. So that means they're looking to invest and start to build up in their region, which he has done. In his region, he has made healthcare free. He's making schooling free to a certain age. If a Burkina Faso child or student wants to go study abroad, I believe there's 30,000 made available for them. Like, he's doing things that has not been done. And there's other African countries that are way stronger, have a stronger power, that can go and give bro the alley-oop. Because 19 assassination attempts. 19! God damn shit. Damn. That's why I will say god damn shit. Yeah? So for Ibrahim Toure, we're gonna play this one more time because he's a G, and yeah, every time he survives, yeah, one of them assassination attempts, he just puts on these glasses, but he's got some cool glasses. Hence guy with his cap, probably holding on to the chopper saying, motherfucker, you think you can get me, motherfucker? Can't get me, motherfucker. Yeah? You know me? I'm African. Yeah? So boom bam connect. He's the guy right now. Yes, support him. Yes, get behind his movement. Let's try to do whatever we can do to keep independent. And when we say independent, really independent. Yes, start to build our own. As I'm building my own, you at home, build your own. That's it. Boom, bam, connect. Chronic Hotbox. Let's go. We're out.